Hello, hello.
Hi.
Oh,
Is Kim here?
yeah.
Oh, I only see your comment, so I was like, oh.
Oh, it's probably, I don't know, it was before we went live, so would that show while we're live?
Sometimes it does. It
Oh,
depends
okay.
on how soon after. Wait, I'm gonna check on my phone.
Oh, it's because she said that like an hour ago,
Oh yeah,
2 hours ago.
that's two.
I didn't even look at the time. I just replied to it because I thought it was sweet.
Oh.
All right. So welcome to the Stacks of Strange Sprints. I decided that I wanted to start doing sprints like sporadically throughout the month, like at least twice a month for Stacks of Strange, just because I know the time difference is difficult for some people and the certain days of the week are difficult for some people. So we're just going to mix it up. And from now on, I'm just going to do sporadic sprints. I'll try to give everyone like enough time ahead of time like notice, but sometimes I'm just gonna hop on here and do sprints because why not? And I always get a ton of reading done when I do them. So hello. So let us know in the comments what you're going to be reading. I don't know what I'm going to read. I just finished Slade House. I just finished the last house on Needless Street. So I'm thinking maybe Rosemary's Baby because I did want to read that this month. So I feel like if I start it now, I'll definitely have it finished by the end of the month. So
Interesting.
because I think other than that, I don't really have any obligations of
Nice.
books I read. I know for Horror in 24 we're doing Pet Cemetery, but I just read it like 2 years ago. It's still pretty fresh in my memory, so I don't feel like
2 years ago? I don't even remember what I read 6 months ago.
But it's a pretty memorable book. I've also like watched the films. Like
Cemetery was an adventure.
yeah, I don't feel like I'm going to like forget that one, you know?
Yeah. I'm sick, so if I sound crusty, that's why. But being sick allowed me to be here right now, so because I didn't have to go to work. But I'm gonna be reading my textbook because I should do that, I guess. If you wanted to know, I can give you the exact edition because I know y'all are all so interested in my textbook. Because
Yeah.
my textbook irritates me though, because for my political science class, that's what this is for. It like you can only copy a certain amount of words per section depending on how long the section is. So they have like a ratio or something, and it's so weird. Okay, it's We the People 13th Essentials Edition is my textbook. Yeah, so that's what I'll be reading. But I'm in the middle of Carrie. That's what I'm reading right now. Carrie.
Nice. I'm excited to see what you think about Carrie. I've only seen the movie. I have
It's
not read the
really
book.
something. The only thing that I really don't like is I don't like how it's divided up. Like it's not divided up is the problem. There's like section 1, section 2. There may be another section, I don't know, but it's like 2 sections and then there's just page breaks. And it'll be like
I feel like he does that a lot though
I
in a
don't
lot.
like that. I don't like
Yeah. He
even
doesn't necessarily do chapters.
yeah, I
Well,
don't like
he does in some of his books, but a
because
lot of them he doesn't really do
it's because I'm
chapters.
listening to it on audio and I want to see where I am in the book. And on the audio, it'll be like chapter 59. And then I'll go to try and find it in the book and then I can't because I'm like, I don't even know where I am. I don't
Yeah,
even
just
know.
like these little like bullet points, kind of like a bullet. Like
Yeah,
between
and
like
it's like because it's also mixed media, it'll be like normal perspective and then page break and then just like an article or like something. And I'm like, this is so weird.
so confusing.
Oh my gosh.
The Patient by Jason. Does that Jasper
It's
do it?
Jasper do it.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I was gonna say Jasper, and then I saw it said Jason. I
I
was like,
read
oh,
it with like, have you read this?
I have. I
I've
have
read
read it. I think I
me too.
rated it like 3 or 3.5.
I gave it 3.5. I really liked it, but like the
Mhm.
type of horror that it is, it's like a spoiler, I think, but the type of horror it is, I don't like,
Right.
if that makes sense. But I liked the beginning a lot.
Hmm. I had no problem with that. I think it was just towards the end where it kind of lost me a little bit. I
Yeah.
don't know. It just wasn't as thrilling as I was expecting.
I'm so sorry that you had.
Having heard it from other people, like Deja doesn't have COVID, by the way. She's
No,
just
I don't. I don't. I
virus.
got tested.
She just
I'm
has the
negative.
virus,
I'm
not the
negative,
virus.
negative for COVID, the flu, a type of cold, and strep. Okay, I'm negative for a lot of things. I'm just dying. I don't know. It's not COVID. I promise. I literally went to student health today.
Seasonal virus,
I
probably.
skipped. It's called like the campus. What is it? The campus. My friend just said it. I forget what it's called. There's like a name for it. Um, the campus plague.
Well, that sounds worse.
That's what we call it because we don't know what it is.
Campus plague.
Campus plague. There's also the frat flu, but I don't have the frat flu because I haven't been to a frat.
Yeah, nobody wants
So we
to
have the
talk
campus.
about
I feel like it should be the campus cold, but the campus. No, I already forgot the word again. Anyways,
the
plague.
frat flu just sounds like something you would call a hangover, like after a frat party.
You know that, but I think it's because everybody's like drinking from like the same things, so then people get sick.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, for legal reasons, this is a joke. Okay, for legal reasons, but okay, so my roommate's boyfriend, he didn't actually, because this is a joke, but he brought Fireball the other day, and I jokingly did not actually tried Fireball, and it was jokingly delicious.
Interesting. Has never been my cup of tea.
So, jokingly, again, not legally, this is not true. I got a hangover for the first time, and I literally wanted to die,
Wanted
not
to die?
from something else. I had a hangover, and I literally wanted to die. Like I thought I was dying. I was like, "Dad, please come kill me and put me out of my misery," because I literally don't want to be alive. It was like the worst thing I've ever
Felt
experienced
that.
in my whole life. Didn't like it, but I think what I found out is I think the level, like the volume of liquid, because I feel like shots, jokingly, not for real, make it worse. Like I mean, shots are like easier. I feel like if I drink something that's like a lot of liquid, I feel like my stomach just is not happy.
Yeah. No, I feel that too. I think being someone with terrible acid reflux, like drinking is just really difficult at times for me. Like it really depends. Like I have to be careful what I drink all the time. I mean, I'm always going to throw up because I have acid reflux. Like I'm just like
No,
no shit my life.
this was obviously again not legally, not for real, but I threw up like 7 times in 5 hours. Like it was, I felt the sides of my stomach scraping against each other. I was like, I am so miserable. That's why, like right now, I'm like, I'm literally fine because nothing will ever compare to that ever.
That was like the worst.
I was literally in this bed with the trash can on the side of my bed, and like I would just take sips of water, like 2, and then I'd go to sleep. And 20 minutes later, I'd be like, "Bleh," like just like to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was because not for real.
Yeah,
Though, it was like
has a point there. Anything with citrus, anything super
yes,
acidic,
you know what it
like
was.
cranberry,
You know what it was though. I had.
like I immediately want to gag because like
I
it just burning. It's burning. I feel
had
it.
Mike's harder lemonades. That's what it was.
Oh yeah.
It was the harder ones too, Raine. I didn't mean to get those ones.
No.
Not for real though. I didn't. I did not have those.
As a joke.
It's a joke. This is a whole big joke. But I think that's what did me in because that's what I had. And I was like, I've never experienced this. I think maybe I need to stick to like shots or something. I don't know. That was awful.
It all depends. Some days I can handle more than I think I can, and then others not so much. But
I think I will never be drinking anything
Depends on what you eat too.
with lemonade ever again. No, I literally had I had nachos like right before it. Yeah, cat. I can't. I literally no. No.
See, I've never been into like the sweet drinks, so no.
That was such a mistake. And you know what it was, why it was a mistake too? Because that night I was upsetty spaghetti. Like I was not in a good mood. And I was like, yup. And then it was not good decision making.
Yeah.
But you know what? As a joke, but we need to experience things in life. And that was an experience.
Absolutely.
And I don't think anything will ever be as bad as that. So I really don't think there could be. Like, I feel like birth would low-key be nicer. I'm so serious.
I mean, I didn't. Some people get nauseous off of like the epidural. I never did. I felt fine. I felt great. I chose to get an epidural. So, I mean, it wasn't that bad, actually. My birthing experience was very pleasant. As pleasant as birthing could be.
Okay, period. But see, like, the thing is, though, right? At least birth, you're like, okay, the baby comes out, it ends, right? With that, I was like, this is never going to end. Like, this is just my life forever now. Like, I'm just going to be hungover for the rest of my life.
Right. You do feel that way. You do feel that way.
I literally was like, no, I called my dad, and I was like, yo, please pull up. Please. And just put me out of my misery because I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do it. And it was so bad.
As a joke.
It's really not true.
Amanda's reading Pet Cemetery, and I'm really excited about Rosemary's Baby. I do think that's what I'm going to start reading today.
How long?
I did find it on Scribd. I'm sorry.
How long is Rosemary's Baby? Is it long?
258 pages. That's what the ebook on Scribd says. Usually that's kind of a little off sometimes.
I feel like classic,
258.
I feel like classic horror and thrillers are like shorter than normal.
I think that too. Like I was considering starting Rebecca.
Okay, Rebecca. I do want to read her, but she's really
long.
I
feel like that one's long.
It is like 800 pages.
Is it? Okay, because my edition doesn't look very long, but I think the print is really small.
I'll look it up.
Probably.
I feel like the only way that I can understand how long a book actually is from the audiobook length.
Yeah.
Because
once you see the hours, the hours it takes to finish the book, then yeah, that totally.
Okay, Rosemary's Baby audiobook length.
I don't think it'll be very long. 8 hours. Let me guess.
8 hours? It's not telling me. Hold on. Excuse me. This is rude. Let me go to my app.
I love Vicious. Are you enjoying it, Nicole?
I need to read that.
I want to reread it, actually, because I want to read Vengeful, and I just feel like...
it's only 6 hours and 9 minutes.
Oh, yeah. See, that's not very long at all.
That's like hella short.
I did not know Stacey's Basic narrates the audiobook for Carrie. Are you listening to it on audio, or are you just reading the physical, Deja?
Yeah. I'm listening.
You said yeah. What is yeah? Is yeah the audio or yeah the physical?
Oh, the audio.
You're doing the audiobook for Carrie?
Yeah, I have the physical book too. But the audio mostly. Nice. The audiobook is fine. I wish that again, even in the audiobook, I wish there was more differentiation between the normal perspective and the mixed media part. I wish they had a second narrator or something.
I didn't even know that one was mixed media, to be honest. I don't have a physical copy of it, so I never looked through it.
It doesn't look like mixed media. It just has inserts of other things. The Rebecca audiobook is 14 hours 48 minutes. I feel like that's not bad.
That's not bad. I don't think it's 800 pages then. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe 600. It might be 600.
This is my edition. I just got it at a used bookstore. The print is really tiny though. Tiny.
Let me see. I'm looking it up on here.
It's $3.57.
A lot of these editions. Okay, most of these editions are saying like 4:30s, like
Oh.
4:30, like 4:30 to
But
4:40.
I don't think I could start this today. Like, I feel like this is intimidating to me right now. Like, I need to do Rosemary's Baby, I think. But I'm very interested in reading this.
Hi, Cammy. I know you said hi like a while ago, but
Hi.
Cammy.
So we can go ahead and start a sprint in like 5 minutes if you want. We'll just like
Sure.
start off with 30.
I mean, to be honest, I don't want to because I don't want to start my textbook, but we can.
You want to do 20 minutes?
No. I mean, I don't
You
want to
don't want
start.
to. Oh, we can start in 10 minutes. We could
No, it's fine. I
one.
need to get it done anyways. I'll
Okay.
just suffer. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm just suffering all around, so why not add to more of my misery today, you know? That's so bad. No, I actually feel okay today. Like emotionally, I feel okay. The rest of today, I mean the rest of the weekend before, I was not feeling good. You know that sound that's like we are not feeling good. I was like, that was me this weekend.
Oh, your thing.
It was giving very much roller coaster.
That was my husband yesterday because I picked him up the night before at our friend's house. I had gotten off work and he texted me and he's like, I think I drank too much. You need to come pick me up. And then so I go and pick him up and yeah, he drank way too much.
Oh no. Well, mine is like other people problems. Okay, I'm gonna just say it's like a whole roller coaster because of a romantic situation.
Oh, this is an emotional turmoil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's emotional. But like I was being ridiculous. Anyways, it's with my ex, but we're not gonna talk about it.
Okay.
But
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol. I was literally in the middle of a whole cry yesterday morning, right? My roommate was asleep. I was just here silently crying because, you know, I had to just get some stuff out. And then the freaking fire alarm just starts to go off. Like, bam, like the whole building, like at once. And I'm like, what is going on? And it was so funny. My roommate was awake. It was like a whole mess because someone definitely like burnt something. I don't know what they did, but outside it smelled like burnt pancakes. It smelled like burnt pancakes outside. And I was like, oh my gosh. And it was like, everybody was like asleep. We all looked busted out there. Like, it was awful. Like, it was a Sunday morning. Like, obviously, college students are going to look busted on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
It was not fun.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It was okay. You know, experiences. I'm just glad I did not remember my keys. I threw on my glasses. I have like these little slippers I got from Target that are like little witches. That was the only thing I had close to my bed. I threw those suckers on, put on my glasses, and I went out that door. Oh, and I took my phone. I was like, everything else.
Don't care.
No, but literally, I think I had an AirPod in my ear and I ripped it out and I threw it onto my bed too. Like, I was like, I'm missing it. Because I think I brought the case with me because it was like with my phone. And I was like, where's my AirPod? Like, it was just on my bed because I just ripped it out because I was like, what is that? Yeah.
I'm freaked out too.
College has been interesting this past week. Oh my God. And the week was hella short because we had fall break. So we were off for 2 days. And I only have classes for 4 days a week. So I only had classes for 2 days last week.
Oh, man.
But I'm already like, dang, like I have to go back to class today? Like what? I had to go back to class. I don't think so.
No, thanks.
Yeah, no, literally.
I have spent my time like purging my house for some reason. I go through like these weird, and I know I've talked about them on lives before, but like every couple months I go through these weird, like, I don't know, I feel so overwhelmed by the stuff I have in my house, and then I just have to get rid of stuff. Like,
I feel like that's good though.
I don't know if it's an anxiety thing or what, but like I'll just feel so overwhelmed by the amount of things I have. And even though they're like in cupboards or something, like put away somewhere, I can just like, I think about them and then I'm like, I just need to get rid of that stuff because it's just sitting there and I'm not using it and I'm overwhelmed just by the thought of it.
No, but that's good. I feel like I do that different. Like when I go through purging, it's because I feel out of control in other aspects of my life. So I'm like, let me do something.
Yeah, I mean
That's how I function.
yeah, I might be really exposing myself.
I feel like I don't know.
I go through it. I go through it, and
I know
that's
we're supposed to start, but this week I went through a whole crisis too about my major. Like it was like a whole thing.
You're just like, forget it.
No, I was like, so I'm right now technically I'm a poli-sci major, but I always tell people I'm a poli-sci and criminology double major because I'm gonna add criminology like literally like soon. They just wanted me to do sociology first because I have like a better chance of being accepted or whatever. And then I was like, do I even really like poli-sci though? Like, do I? And I was like, maybe I should change it to psych. And then I was like, why am I even doing criminology? You can't even do anything with the criminology degree. Like, it literally is kind of pointless. Like, if you look it up, they're like pointless degree. And then I'm like, but I literally came to this school because they had criminology. So if I did criminology, then like I could have gone to a different school. And I'm just like, why? Just, I don't know. I think I'm going to do psych and criminology instead.
Well,
I think that's what I'm deciding.
You think?
I think. I don't know, Raine. Okay. I don't know.
I am not the.
Because what would I do? I don't want to do anything in politics. I find politics interesting, but that I'm too emotionally attached to them. I feel like that'd be a bad decision.
Yeah.
Oh, Kat, I'm so sorry. What is
like, I'm offended.
How's that working out? Let me know. Message me or something.
Tell me my degree is worthless.
Tell me if I'm making bad choices. Text me or something. I need to know.
Yeah.
You know, Kat posted a picture of her. Kat posted a picture where she was like, this is me from October or like Halloween 2002. And so I was like, I wasn't even born then.
You said that?
Yeah, I told her.
Say that to her?
Yeah. I told her, I was like, I wasn't even born. Because I was born like November of that year. So like a month after that picture was taken. Like 20 days.
What?
Am I making you go through?
Oh my God, you're making me feel so old.
I'm so sorry. No, Kat, I need to know. Am I making bad decisions?
Deja told me that.
I'm so sorry.
Poor Kat. She does not deserve that. She's fired. Wow. What did she do, Deja? What did she do to you?
Anything. It wasn't on purpose. No, Kat's
I'm not even going to tell you when I was born. That's no.
If it makes you feel better, my dad was born in like 63. That's like a long time ago.
Yeah, I think. Hey, he might even. Well, yeah, he might even be older than my dad.
Exactly. My dad is hella old.
Your dad's older than my dad.
Because
that does actually make me feel a little better for some reason. I don't know why.
Good. No, my dad just had me when he was really old because he got married 3 times and is a player, but it's fine. That's what I always tell him. It's fine. It's like a joke. He's not actually. I mean, no, he's not. He's too emotionally attached for that. My dad's a little emotional being on the inside.
Oh.
And he's like super dramatic and he doesn't get it. I'm like, you literally have. You're like a Leo rising and a Leo moon. Like, sir, you're dramatic.
Oh my gosh, Robin's a Leo moon.
Oh no. Oh no.
She's a Virgo and a Leo moon.
Oh.
Scorpio rising.
Oh, girl. I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's really telling. That's really telling. Well, my dad, he's an Aquarius though, with a Leo rising and a Leo moon. And I'm like, that doesn't really add up in my head, but okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's giving something and I don't know what it's giving. It's just giving off. It's giving off vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worst chart that I've ever seen though is actually my ex. Like, it's so bad. Like, literally an Aquarius moon, which is like the worst moon placement to have objectively. Because Aquarius, I feel like, have no emotions, and Moon is your emotions. So I feel like objectively it's pretty bad. And then a Pisces, which doesn't go with the Aquarius moon. Like the math is not mathing. And then
Yeah,
a
that's like
Sagittarius rising. A Sagittarius rising? Like, how does that make sense? Like, the whole chart is just messy. The whole thing. I thought what mine was messy. At least mine is like cohesively mess. You know, like it's like, okay, messy, messy, messy. Like, okay. But like that just doesn't go together.
Yeah.
And that's why it's messy. Mine is just like messy, but it goes together.
Yeah, I feel like mine goes together as well. Mine makes a lot more sense because being a Sagittarius, I've always felt like I related to Scorpio more, and I'm a Scorpio moon and rising. So I'm like, well, that explains a lot because I've always related to Scorpios a lot more than Sag.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have some aspects where I do feel like a Sag, but for the most part, I do feel like a Scorpio a lot. But, I mean, Robin and I are both Scorpio rising, so I hope that like is a good thing. Or turns out to be a good thing.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like that could be good. My sister and I are both Scorpio suns, and like it's an interesting time. It is interesting. I feel like we get along quite well for being 9 years apart. So, but I feel bad for my dad. Like, what did you do to deserve that? What did you do?
Right. Okay, I guess we can just sprint in like 4 minutes.
John, I'm gonna be reading. What is this? Where did my thing go? I'm gonna be reading the We the People 13th Essentials Edition textbook for my political science class.
And I'm going to be reading Rosemary's Baby because I've been dying to read it, and I wanted to read it in October.
That's good, yeah.
I can watch the movie because I've been watching a ton of horror films lately. Like I started in September, so I've been doing a really good job of like not overwhelming myself with all the horror films I want to watch. Actually, like taking my time, and I've gotten through quite a bit of them.
My problem was Amy was supposed to send me a list, and I got no list. So
yeah, we never.
You're
like, yeah, we'll make you a list, and we never did.
It was like beautiful.
Well, I mean, I've watched a few since then that I could definitely add to the list. So we'll have to like reconvene and figure it out.
I want to watch still, but one of my sweet mates really likes horror movies, so we've been watching them together. I made her watch Halloween because she's never seen Halloween. I was like, what?
The very first one?
Yeah. I'm like, you're lying. What? You're lying. And she's never seen Hocus Pocus, so I have to make her watch that, but I think that's going to be closer to Halloween.
Oh, that's funny.
I was like, are you kidding?
Let me suggest one to you. The Monster Squad. Absolutely love it. It's like a lot of fun. Why'd she take off?
I sneezed.
No, I was like, did she hate my suggestion?
No, I just sneezed and I felt that it was going to be really snotty. So
it's like one of my favorite like movies, like nostalgic films to watch during Halloween.
Okay.
So it's a good time.
Okay.
I always, whenever I'm like explaining it or trying to like describe it to people, I always say it's like the Goonies, but Halloween.
Okay, I'm back. Hey.
But you probably have never seen the Goonies either, so that doesn't help you. That's okay. I'm old.
You're not old.
Thanks.
You're just older than me.
Yeah.
That's not old. I feel like I'm quite
No. Whenever no, I don't typically think that I'm old. I do
in comparison
feel pretty young at my age.
That's good. That's good. I feel quite old for my age. I think my body is falling apart. So
my body's a different story, but my mind is definitely a lot younger.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna start the
timer.
Yeah, we'll just sprint into the hour.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Might as well. But I do hope that I get a good chunk of the beginning, like read, because I don't know, I like to get like a full grasp on the story.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like I said, it's not that long, so it should be not a problem. Okay.
Hi.
Oh,
My sweet mate who lives down the hall got back, so I just talked to her for the whole sprint.
oh, nice.
Yeah, and she's in my room right now. She started to read actually her book, but she doesn't want to be on because she's introvert, she says, and she's shy.
That's fine. What is she reading?
What is it? It's called Mutated by Joe McKinney. I believe it's an apocalypse zombie book.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. Also, this strawberry milk slaps. I got it from Dollar Tree yesterday, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Because like it was hit or miss. Because I got this, and then I got Parmesan cheese, but it's actually grated topping with Parmesan, and Parmesan's like the last ingredient on the ingredients list, and it tastes like actual like it tastes awful, and I just threw it away. I was like, "You lied." So Dollar Tree is really hit or miss. I saw bacon at Dollar Tree yesterday, and I was like, "This is very questionable." Bacon.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd buy that there.
Yeah, me either. And they said that sometimes they have ribeye steaks. I was like, steak.
No, I wouldn't. Mm-mm.
That's
You're
like
just asking for like,
E. coli or something.
yeah, you're asking for some type of foodborne illness.
Yeah, no.
So we had a few people join while we were sprinting.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Thunder.
Kim, should I buy $130 worth of books?
But like, if you can buy them, then can't you technically afford them?
She makes a good point.
You have enough money to afford them. I mean, unless you're putting it on like a credit card or something.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, credit cards really scare me, so I don't like to think about them.
We listened to 21 pages, one last stop.
Okay, I need to read that, but I'm scared that I'm not gonna like it. So
yeah, I don't know. I probably won't read that one, but I've seen it around here and there.
I love Red, White, and Royal Blue like so much.
I haven't read that one yet, but that one I am interested in reading.
It's so good. I think that was like the first book I read when I got to college. I just reread it. Oh, it wasn't the first one. I finished the night that I moved into my dorm. I finished The Push by Ashley Audrain.
I was thinking about starting that today too. That was like one of the books.
That's pretty good. I did like that.
I was looking at on my shelf like, should I start this right now?
It was pretty good.
Okay. I feel like most people really like it. So I read 30 pages of my book. I feel like this book is shorter than 261 pages or whatever it says. I feel like it's actually a short book, but it's written the way that it's written, not very much not like a classic in the ways that I'm not into. Because I don't typically read classics because I find them really difficult for me to read. Like the writing style is just not it for me, but this is good. It's written more modern, I think.
Yeah, that's good.
My Halloween season's going great. I've been celebrating Halloween since September 1st.
Yeah, we're trying. I mean, I have decorations all in my room. This is my favorite pillow. Hold on. I made this pillow. I've made 3 pillows I have in here, but this is my favorite because I like how she's long. She's a long pillow. But we've been watching horror movies and stuff like that. But the fair, like the state fair, like it's like the fair, like at the fair, it comes this week, and they have some spooky stuff there. So I'm excited. It's like there for like 2 weekends, so I might not go this weekend, but I kind of think I'll probably go twice, not gonna lie. So I feel like I have 2 different groups that I might go with. But I'm really excited. And my friends want to take me to like a place where like the people jump out at you, but I feel like that's a recipe for disaster because I feel like I'm gonna hit somebody and then that's not gonna be good.
Right.
My friend, the one that's in the room, we went to Spirit Halloween, and I walked through an arch, and behind the arch was like this ghost face, and ghost face literally like went into the arch, like where you were walking, and I didn't see him, and I literally jumped and like moved so far away from him. Like I was like across.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I wasn't expecting it, and it did something to me.
Yeah, I haven't been to anything like that in probably like 10 years. So I don't even know how I would react, like if something jumped out at me like that.
No, I really
don't
no.
know.
But
I
then,
don't know.
but then I always scare the people who like in my suite, like especially the one that's in here. I scare her all the time. I'm like, it's because it's spooky season.
I like scaring other people. I don't care for other people to scare me. I do it to Robin all the time. I love scaring her. I think it's the funniest thing.
No, I literally yesterday I was walking to my car, and so I went outside, and she lives at like the front of like the suite, so like the hallway, her window's there, and I knocked on her window and ran away to scare her. But then I actually go like, ooh, like I actually like scare her. She's looking at me right now with so much disdain.
Like, no. Heather will probably sprint for a couple of hours. Like if Deja's down for it, I have nothing going on for a couple of hours.
At like 6 something. Because getting dinner on campus is like a whole process.
Well, that's fine. So what is that? What is that? Like an hour and a half or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good to me. What have we done to celebrate so far? I've watched lots of horror movies. My sister came to visit like 2 weeks ago, and we had like a night where we did Halloween stuff. So we painted pumpkins and made haunted cookie houses. And I made jack-o'-lantern stuffed bell peppers for dinner. It was fun.
That's so
We had like a whole Halloween night. It was great. So I feel like I've done quite a bit, and I'm probably going to the pumpkin patch on Friday.
Yeah, I probably need to go to a pumpkin patch in November. I feel like that's when I normally go to get pumpkins. I don't know why.
November?
Yeah, I don't know if that seems weird, but
I don't think that's weird.
I don't know. I think of pumpkins as
I didn't know they were still open in November, but
the ones over here are. I feel like I think of pumpkins as more of like a fall thing than like a Halloween thing.
Oh, for sure.
So that's why I'm like, oh, November is fall. So
you're right about that.
Plus, it's cooler. Today's like the first day that felt like fall. Like right now, it was like in the 60s this morning, and I was like, the 60s. I walked outside in shorts. I'm wearing shorts, bike shorts, and I was like, oh, I made a wrong decision.
Yeah, it's been cooling down a lot here too, and I love it. Today is very windy and ugly outside, though. Not.
This weekend, though, it's supposed to go back up to like the 80s, I think, but then cool back down again. It like does that. It'll be like, and then gradually it'll be like 90s, and then one day it'll go to the 80s, and it'll go back up to 90s, and then it'll go down to 80s, and then one day it'll be 70s, and then it'll go back up to 80s, and then it'll go 70s, and then one day and that's where it goes.
Carol says you love the push made me cry. See, that's the only reason I didn't read it today, because I was like, I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like this might be emotional, and I might cry, and I don't really feel like crying right now.
Oh my gosh! I feel like
the only reason why I didn't pick up the push today.
I feel like it'll only really be like not only be emotional, but like I feel like it's more impactful for people who have children, specifically mothers. For me, I was like, cool kid.
Yeah, see, and that's why, like, when I picked it up, like, right before the live, and I was, like, reading the synopsis, and I was like, oh, I feel like this is gonna get me emotionally. I don't think I'm ready for it.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna have to wait a little bit.
That's fair, yeah. It is. It's something.
I have celebrated by going to urgent care and then having to get another. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh, yeah. See, I know I'm just, yeah. Because Carol's son's the same age as my daughter. So I know I'm going to have those same feelings of like, nope, I can't cry right now. I'm not, I don't think I'm ready for that. Yes, I finished Slade
I
House.
haven't. I feel like people are really liking Slade House, but I'm scared of it. Because
It
you know
is
I don't
not
like
a
haunted
haunted house
houses.
story.
Period. Period. Is there murder?
Yes, in a way.
Oh.
It's kind of sci-fi leaning in a way.
Oh.
It's yeah, it's not necessarily supernatural in that aspect or like paranormal, I guess. It's
Wait.
supernatural, not paranormal.
Okay. Have you watched?
Like there are kind of ghosts in a way, but it's not. It's very hard to explain. This is why it's a weird book. That's why we picked it for the club. But it's like I wouldn't categorize it as a haunted house story.
Yeah.
It has a house that has some deviant things, but I don't think it would be a haunted house.
Okay.
It's like a weird interdimensional almost type of thing.
Not interdimensional. There's a couple people who haven't liked it. I tried it years ago and DNF'd it.
Yeah, I could see it being teetering for people like you're either gonna love it or hate it. It was a pass for me. I enjoyed it, so I'm excited to talk about it. I took lots of notes because I read this one early.
Yeah, I probably won't pick it up till a little bit later.
I mean, I'm sure the audiobook is so short.
Is it?
I'm sure it is because it's not a very long book at all.
My phone's dying.
I am curious to know what you'll think about it because I definitely don't think it's a haunted house story.
Okay, Slade House. The audiobook is less than 7 hours. It's 6 hours 54 minutes. That is quite short.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, I really think Amy liked it a lot.
Yeah, she did. She's enjoying it a lot. Well, she finished it and then I think she was even talking about rereading it before the live show.
Not reread it.
Because it is very short. I don't know. I enjoyed it though. I'm interested to talk about it. It's very weird, but it's good.
That's good.
I thought during the sprints, because I heard my dog barking, I thought that maybe my Kindle Paperwhite was here.
You got one?
It's supposed to be here today. I'm anxiously awaiting it. I finally got one because I've been talking about getting one forever.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's supposed to be here today. So I thought it was here, but no, it wasn't here. Hi, Marcy.
Hey!
Hi, Marcy.
I was like packing and doing things, and I see like your message on. I'm like, oh my gosh! I'm like, let me see if they're still on really quick.
But aren't you moving? Like what?
Don't look behind me because this is the last thing that's going. So it does not look like I'm moving, but I am.
So you did find a place.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. I was like, we're going to be homeless pretty soon.
No.
But no.
Oh, I know that struggle though. It's so stressful.
It was really close, man. Like really, really close. And so we were supposed to be moving by Thursday, but this is going to be the last thing I'm going to move because Crystal had told me to put it into like luggages, like the books, and I'm going to be doing trips just for my books. So it's been rough.
So glad you found something.
Yes.
That's great.
How's everybody?
Sick.
Great.
You're sick?
I'm great. Deja, is sick. Deja feels awful.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay. I'm surviving. It's okay. No, literally, my roommate got back too, but my roommate was sick, and then I got sick, and then now we think my sweet mate is sick, so we're all just passing it around.
Oh gosh.
Heather 4.
4, yeah.
What are
And
we doing with
Kim, I'm
numbers?
reading Rosemary's Baby. Deja's reading her textbook. And Marcy, are you going to read with us for the sprints?
Yeah, I am. I just have to find a book because I finished a book last night, and so I don't know what I'm gonna pick up. Oh no! I'm just kidding. I have
I love this.
I have two ebooks that I'm in the middle of. I'm reading White Smoke, and I'm also reading Hex Feet Under. And Hex Feet Under was like a impromptu. I saw it like on Kindle Unlimited, like advertised on Kindle.
Okay.
And it had like a cute cover, so I'm like, I'm gonna read it. So I'll probably be reading one of those too.
Cool.
I have to go get my
scared of
iPod.
White Smoke too.
Did you read it?
No, I'm scared of it. It's just because like I want to do a video like a guide to Tiffany D. Jackson because I read 3 of the books now because now she has 5.
Okay.
But White Smoke, I don't think I'm gonna like.
No? Oh my gosh, I'm loving it.
Because it's isn't it a retelling of The Haunting of Hill House?
I didn't like the haunting. I didn't like the Haunting of Hill House, so I'm not getting those vibes. But it is.
I love the Haunting of Hill House. So
I don't, and I don't.
I have
like
that one on my
haunted
wish list. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to read it.
You know, if it is, it's very loosely because there is it's a haunted house kind of story, but I'm really liking the characters. And I'm really liking it, like these little creepy vibes, because there's like a little girl that's like creepy as well. So I think you might like it, Deja. I don't know.
Oh, interesting. I just don't normally.
I like a creepy little girl.
I keep getting dark. I don't normally like haunted houses, so that's
Me
why
neither. Me neither. I don't like haunted houses.
Okay, wait. Well, then if Marcy's liking it, maybe I'll like it.
But I'll tell you how it ends. I'm like halfway right now, and I'm enjoying it. But you know, it all depends on how it ends. So I'll let you know.
Of course. Okay.
For sure. Have you guys read Woven in Moonlight?
No, I've heard of it though. I have it right here. Woven in Moonlight. That cover is beautiful.
It is.
I've never even heard of this.
It's this one. I'm sure you've seen it.
It's young adult, isn't it? You've seen the cover.
That cover looks familiar, but I feel like there's other things that I know that have a cover that kind of look like that.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I love the aesthetics. What does that mean?
It's
so pretty.
Isn't there another book by that author with the cover that's similar to that, though?
Maybe the second one?
Yeah, I feel like there's a second book or something, too. But I haven't read it. No. Is that why you had us pick a number? Is that going to be your book? Oh, yeah. That's her next library book that I picked. Okay. Read it. I say read it. Why not? I forgot what that one was about. Like, I think it came out a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I totally forgot what that one was about. I think it's young adult, but I might be wrong. Who knows?
I'm not sure. I own it, but I don't know anything about it. I thought the cover was pretty.
Written in Starlight. That's the second one.
I'm looking.
Yes.
Yes, I've seen that one too.
It has a decent rating. Yeah, it is young adult.
Okay. I remember seeing it a lot a couple of years ago, maybe last year. Who knows? The years all blend together at this point. I don't know.
They are. I don't know what's going on, but it's like days are just combining, and I don't know if it's my old brain or what.
I feel that way too. But you've been like looking for a place and like you have a lot going on, girl.
I cannot wait. I hate this like limbo stage where you're like in between two. Like, I just want to be, even if I'm not settled, I just want to be in the other place and turn in the keys for this one because I'm just done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I feel you. I've moved quite a few times and I get that.
Oh, it's the worst. I'm like, can we just like buy, because when we moved from Texas, we owned our house over there. But everything that happened with him losing his job and stuff. And so now we're just trying to we're still trying to recuperate from what happened to us 2 years ago. And then, COVID happened and everything. But now I'm like, can we just buy so I can settle? Because I need to be settled and with a routine. And I'm just all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. That is real because I feel that too. I've been wanting to look for a place to buy for a while.
Yeah.
We're just
it's so hard right now. It's so expensive.
It's a seller's
It
market.
really is. We're waiting it out a little bit.
Yeah, but want to know why? I've noticed that, especially now that we're looking for another rental, there's a lot of like companies buying a lot of properties that, I mean, there's the company that we went through, they have like, thousands of properties that they just keep buying to rent out. And so they're making it harder for the people that are trying to really buy because they're upping the pricing of the market.
Right.
All these companies that are just looking for rental properties. And I'm like, bro, do we really need to do this every single time?
No.
It's crazy.
No, it makes it hard for people.
Yeah.
That sucks.
How many sprints have you guys done already?
Only one. We've been talking a lot.
That's the thing with our sprints. We're always like, we're going to sprint and we're all talking.
We can sprint again at 30 and do 30 minutes. Like, why not?
Cool things.
We always have a good time talking. So.
I just finished this one last night.
I finished that one today. This morning, I finished the audiobook.
Me too. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. I have had this book in my possession for like since March of this year, right? April, I'm sorry. Because I was dying to get my hands on it. And then it's funny because the day I was going to request it, the lady sends me a message. Hey, I have these books. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's meant to be. Send it to me because I don't like requesting too many.
Yeah.
And I was dying to read it so much that I started it and then I lost the book. I couldn't find it. And then I find it and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a buddy read with my friend. I read like another 20 pages and just stopped. I don't know why. I guess I had, like when you have that feeling of a 5-star read, but something in you is just hesitating. Does that ever happen to you?
Yeah. Like you feel like the time isn't right or like you're just not there emotionally and you feel like you won't enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Because you don't feel like your head is there yet.
Maybe.
Like, I get what you're talking about. I don't know, at least that's how I feel. Like when I start a book that I know I'm going to absolutely love. And then sometimes I won't read it for a really long time because I'm almost intimidated by that pre-5-star rating.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something. It's your brains are incredible, man, because I'm like, I knew I was going to love this book, but I didn't know how much. And I didn't know, like, I don't know. I can't explain it. But finally, I got the audiobook and I'm like, since I, packing and stuff, I'm like, you know what? And yesterday, I started it in the morning. I restarted the book and I finished it all in one day because I was just devouring it.
Awesome. I really, really loved it too. Kim gave it 5 stars.
Oh, yes, Kim. Yes, my people.
I think the way that this was done very well.
Very well. I think one of the best in modern times, and I don't want to say other books because it'll spoil it, but it was done. I loved it.
Yeah. This is basic. Yeah. I feel like the way that this author wrote that story was done way better than any other story that involved that.
Yes.
Ever. Yes. Like they did their research.
Yeah, you could tell that she really did the research on it. And I'm just, oh my gosh, I want to read her other stuff because I was just engrossed.
Oh, I had like no frame of reference on the book when I started it. Like I just knew people were enjoying it.
Yeah.
And you guys had brought it up like on the last live. So I was like, well, I feel like listening to an audiobook, and I looked that one up and saved it on my script. And then I just decided, well, I'm going to start listening to it. And I did. And I just ate it up.
Engrossing,
this morning. I was like, it's so good.
So good. Oh my gosh.
I was just really happy with the way that it was done.
I know. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it. I mean, I'm literally kicking myself in the ass for waiting this long to read it.
Well, that happened. But you still enjoyed it. So that's great. And sometimes the time isn't right. And who knows if you had started the book and forced yourself through it, if you would have enjoyed it as much then.
Yeah.
My job had an arc of that book like hella long ago before I heard of it. And so I didn't take it and then someone else took it and now I'm sad.
Yeah. I've had this. I mean, I had this one and they sent me an e-arc as well because I was like, I'm telling you, I was yelling at the lady through email. Yes. And she sent me, she's like, you know what? I'm going to send you an e-copy so that you could start it. And then I'll mail you this one with like a whole PR thing.
That's
and my,
so nice.
Yeah, my dumbass.
I love that. I love that you loved it though.
I love it. Love it
So
so much.
happy. Yeah, I finished that audiobook this morning, and then I finished Slade House. So
Did you like it?
Yeah, I like Slade House too. So
I
I'm
need to.
enjoying the books I'm reading in October. It's pretty
Look at
great.
you.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I've been reading quite a bit, considering
awesome.
like in October I usually get overwhelmed by all the
Yeah.
books that I want to read that I
Yeah.
don't read very much in October. But
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good this time.
That's so awesome. Because I know you've been on quite a slump.
I
For a
have.
little bit.
I really, really have. I also, I've read 4 books this month already.
Look
I
at
know.
you.
Wow.
The Rust Maidens. That one of your favorite
What did
books
you
of all time.
think?
I loved it.
Okay,
I'm telling you, I'm loving everything.
You don't have to tell me that you loved it just to like,
No,
not
I
my
really, really, really did. I knew I was going to. That was one that I knew going into it that I was going to enjoy that book.
I'm so happy right
So
now.
I really, really enjoyed Rust Maidens, and I read The Quiet Boy, which I mean that one's really, really short.
Oh, but isn't it so good?
It's a good novella. I liked it a
Loved
lot.
it.
I mean, I've read all these because of you guys, you and Carol mostly, like just saying, "Oh, you gotta read this, gotta listen to this,"
Yeah.
and then so I just kept like making notes during our live shows, and then I ended up reading those books. So
I'm so happy.
yeah, me too. I mean, I'm glad that I've read 4 books already. Like, I haven't done that in a while.
That is
I'm
awesome.
feeling pretty accomplished. And then like Rosemary's Baby is pretty short. I'm already 30 pages in off the last sprint. So
Oh, cool. You're liking it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the way it's written. It's written more modern, not like super not like a classic.
I think I have
I have a
that
hard
one.
time with classics. Like I love Dracula. I'm very intimidated by Frankenstein. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it or not. Like I just have a really hard time with some classics.
Yeah, just
this
try
one
the
I'm like-
audiobook. I'm gonna do Dracula this month, but and Frankenstein, but I'm gonna do audiobooks because I feel like if I sit down and read it, I'm gonna be too bored. But I think I have
Mhm.
I
Rosemary's
honestly don't recommend that. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like because I had to read Frankenstein for school and I tried to audiobook it, and because of the writing, I just got confused
Baby.
and I had
Oh,
to sit down and like, if I was listening to the audiobook, I feel like I had to like at least look at it because it just
Okay.
was like, it was so dense. I was like, bruh, like
That's
I
what I
can't
mean.
process
The
this right
density of
now.
it is very intimidating for me.
Maybe I just slowed it down, but even slowed it down, I was like, I kind of feel like I need to
Really?
see the pages.
Oh wow, okay. I didn't think about that. I was like, oh, maybe just the audiobook will help me because sometimes those like books written like way back in the day, it's better in audio form for me because if not, I don't understand. I guess my
That
brain
makes
can't
sense.
comprehend the written words.
Right?
What?
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of the opposite for me. I don't know. I feel like I'm like, wait a second. What did I just hear? I don't know what I just heard.
Right. I do tend to like zone out with audiobooks. So
and I feel like with
I
those
know
books, like
how-
if you zone out, you're
how-
lost, bro. You're lost.
I don't know. I feel like and so many people have enjoyed Frankenstein. I don't know why it intimidates me.
I liked it, but it wasn't like my favorite.
Yeah. And I feel like
I
maybe
love
because they
Dracula.
had to
Like I
do
will
it.
reread that. Dracula was amazing. I listened to that on audiobook, Marcy. You might enjoy it on audiobook. I mean, it's mostly written in like diary form and like letters.
Okay.
So like I don't think it's like all that dense.
Okay.
Frankenstein, I think, is kind of dense. Because I'd be like, what just happened?
See, that's the type of writing that gives me like it just makes me
I had to like, what is that called? I had to schmoop it. You know, schmoop. It's like or like lit charts. Like, what is it called? It's like where it tells you.
Is that like Spark Notes?
Yeah, it's like Spark Notes, but better. That's why I was like, what is the one that everybody knows? It's like that.
Spark
So I would
Notes,
look
I think, but that's just maybe my age.
So I would look at like all of them and be like, so what happened in this chapter? Like, what happened?
Right.
But I liked it. It was like one of the ones that I liked more in that class because I didn't really like most of them from that class.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree, Carol. I don't think Dracula is all that dense. That's why I love it so much.
My Carol is here. Oh, I was just sending her a message because I saw her message on Instagram because I haven't been on social media today. And I was just sending her a message.
Well, she's here.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab my book, and I guess we're all starting to read now.
Yeah, we'll sprint for 30 minutes.
Okay, cool.
All right. I read another 22 pages.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think I read a chapter or a chapter or two maybe, and I wasn't keeping count of the pages.
Totally fine. I am still really enjoying this.
Is it creepy?
Yeah, it's so like this woman and her husband go to look at this apartment that they really wanted to get. Well, they got a call back, and I don't know. I feel like this would be totally perfect for you to read right now as you're moving. I mean,
No.
you're probably gonna get freaked out, but yeah, like, you know, the whole beginning is like them getting the apartment and like her like decorating it and like getting all the things that she wants for it, making it a home. And then they but she has like this father like figure who, you know, is very hesitant about this apartment because it has a very deep-seated dark history.
Uh-huh.
Lots of very bad things have happened there.
Yeah.
So he didn't want them to move in, but they move in anyway, and things seem pretty great. She meets a new friend, but just now where I'm about 52 pages in, and some stuff happens.
Have you watched the movie?
No.
Okay. I watched the movie about 8 years ago because my husband said how he watched it when he was really little and how it creeped him out.
Yeah, I may have seen it like when I was really young because I know my mom watched all of those like horror movies. But I don't remember it. So I have no idea. Like I kind of know I know what it's about pretty much, but
yeah.
No, I'm really enjoying this right now.
It's funny because you're reading that and they're moving into this apartment. I know all about the apartment and what happens, and but this book on white smoke, they actually moved from California to, I forget what city, but it's like this whole area that's been abandoned, and they're trying to create like this new, it's like a program, and they give them the house for free. So it's a mom, it's like a blended family, a mom with her 2 kids that are already teenagers, and then the dad, which has a little girl. And all you know is that this particular house is haunted, and there's secrets and mysteries around this whole entire block. So I'm here thinking maybe I should not be reading this because, you know, this poor girl, the teenager of the house, the girl, she is like seeing things, and the little girl is talking about somebody that she sees at night. And I'm just like, no, I should not, because I'm moving into a new place now.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
I really enjoyed White Smoke. Gave it 4 stars. I'm really interested in reading it. I have it saved on my wish list.
You really should, because I don't really get scared. And I don't know if you were watching at any point, but there was a part where I got chills because I was like, oh, because it freaked me out so much. And I barely get that with a book.
Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. Well, I loved Haunting of Hill House, so it already has me at that. So like, that's not even, and I love haunted house books. So
I don't know that I'm not
or anything with creepy kids.
Yeah, you should definitely. But I'm not getting the Haunting of Hill House because I've read the book and I watched the movie, and I'm not getting that because this is a family. And well, I haven't watched the Netflix show, so and I don't know if they are a family. Maybe it's more closer to the Netflix family, but it has a lot of like. It has a lot of like religious aspects because there's like times where the TV turns on and there's like this preacher like preaching on the TV, and it gives it like this really eerie. Yeah, it's really good. Have either of you read Stolen Tongues? No, but I think that Carol was just either reading it or she's in the middle of it. And I've heard somebody else say that it's really good as well.
Is it?
Yeah. Carol put it on her stories, and she's like, this is really freaking me out.
I think I might need to read White Smoke soon, though. Because, like, even with you saying, like, the religious aspect, too, because I just finished Midnight Mass.
Yes, and so good. I'm, like, by the 3rd episode of that one, and my husband is watching it with me.
Oh, yeah, my husband watched it with me too. And like he doesn't do the creepy stuff, but he did watch both The Haunting of Hill House and Bly Manor with me. So I was like, well, you have to watch this one.
Yes.
You have to.
Oh, you see, look, Carol said it fucking creeped her out.
Okay, I'm totally going to look that up because I don't think I've heard of Stolen Tongues.
Yeah, the cover is creepy too.
Maybe if I see the cover.
Yeah.
No, I've never seen this before. Felix Blackwell? That's
Yeah.
Ooh. Is this like a cabin story? Okay.
Yeah, it looks creepy, that figure or whatever that is standing there. I think it's part on Kindle Unlimited too. I think I have it on my Kindle Unlimited wish list. But I could be wrong.
Oh, and it's like $3.99 to buy. I don't have Kindle Unlimited, but like I'm getting my Kindle Paperwhite today.
Yay!
Delivered today. I'm so excited because I've been reading on my phone forever, and we were talking about how it's such a distraction.
Yeah,
reading on your phone.
Yes.
So I'm excited to finally have a Kindle again.
My God,
like, I had one years ago. I ended up giving it away because I got the Kindle Fire.
Oh.
And then that was just so much like a tablet that it just.
Yep.
I never read on it. I never read on it.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting like an iPad for a while. I have that, and I use that just for various like random things.
Yeah.
But even trying to read on that, it's still so distracting because I have the option of like other apps or other things to look at. And so when you guys were talking about it, and then the Kindle Paperwhites went on sale, like they were like $50 off a couple weeks ago. So yeah, so it was only $109 rather than $159. So I was like, well, I have to get it now. Like it's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
And it's worth it. It's going to get some use out of it. So
I have the Kindle on my iPad, and I have the Amazon Fire.
Mm-hmm.
And the Amazon Fire, we actually got it. My husband got it through the company that he used to work for free. And I don't know what it is, but it's super slow, and the battery goes like in a flash.
Yeah.
And
I think it's all the app usage. Like there's other apps in there, and then maybe the way that it's lighted. But when I used to have when I had the original Kindle when they first came out, that the battery lasted on that thing forever.
Yeah, I know. And so I'm debating.
I feel
I'm debating of
like
getting a Paperwhite because my iPad is actually, my husband gave it to me because my other one broke, and he gave me his, which was again free through a company that he worked. So it has very limited space. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if I have a lot of books, I can't, it'll tell me, oh, you're running out of space and I can't play my games. I have my iPad for my games. And so I'm like really debating the Paperwhite, but now with the move and everything, and now you're making me want to get it even more.
I know. Well, check and see if it's still 109. I'm assuming they're coming out with another generation, and maybe that's why it's
on sale now.
Or I don't know, but
Carol has a good point.
That's a good.
Carol has a good point. She says, since you got the Kindle, you might have KU for free for a while because they give you free Kindle Unlimited for a little bit for buying the Kindle.
Okay.
Yeah. What color did you get?
The sage green.
Oh, how pretty.
I like that one. I haven't got a case yet, but I do have a book sleeve that Crystal made me that I bought from her Etsy shop. So I'm like, maybe I could I was thinking of using that for a little while.
Yeah,
seeing where I
keep it protected.
Mm-hmm. Because I believe it should fit in there.
And there's so many, you research Kindle Paperwhite, and there's so many.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. So the opening chapter of Stolen Tongues, I am going to try to read this. I don't know why it took me forever to even figure out that Gabby and Olivia were doing the camp weekend ween or whatever. Yeah. So I finally put together a TBR for that, but I might read that.
I think it's a short one too.
Story, because I was going to do the last time I lied, but I feel like that's kind of long. And for that weekend, like, I don't think I'm going to get that many books read.
Yeah.
But the other books that I picked are super short as well. So I feel like if I do Stolen Tongues, that might be a good pick.
Yeah. Oh, it's 318 pages. I thought it was a
What? I thought it was novella.
No, it's 318.
Just looking at it, I assumed it was a novella.
Me too, but no, it's 318 pages. A romantic cabin getaway. Huh?
I'll just read it before then. I'll read it after I finish Rosemary. I mean, I'm really interested. I for some reason I'm having such a hard time picking what I want to read in October. Usually I'm overwhelmed by all the options, and right now I'm like, I don't know.
Just mood reading. Check your shelves and just pick out whatever, or now if you get Kindle Unlimited, there are so many Halloween horror books on Kindle Unlimited. Oof, you're going to have a ball.
Yes. Love it. Mm.
And they're waterproof, perfect for bath time reading.
Awesome. I love that. Yes, because I will totally take it.
Yeah.
What's
Put a pop socket on
it. I have a tentative TBR. My phone actually just died right now, so I can't even tell you what my TBR is.
Oh, no.
I don't even remember. I just put it together on a whim. I'm trying to remember. What are the prompts?
I haven't even. So initially, we have to be out of here by the 31st. So being how everything was going, I didn't know if we were going to make it or what was going to be happening. And so I'm like postponing the move till the 31st. I'm like, either way, we have to be out of here. Yeah. So I have not created a TBR, and I wasn't planning on participating in the weekend ween just because of all of this. But if plans go accordingly correct? No, that's, you guys know what I mean. If plans go accordingly, we should be out of here by the weekend. Meaning that I could participate.
Yes.
And I'm excited.
Good.
Green on cover, group of teens as main characters, set at a camp, slasher, thriller, horror.
Okay, so I can't remember what my green cover book was going to be, but I know that the teens as main characters, I'm going to read the Saturday Night Ghost Club.
Oh, I hope you love it.
Yes. And then what is it? What was I going to read for? Now I want to charge my phone so I can tell you guys what I'm going to read. Let me go get my charger.
Go charge it.
Okay, because I want to tell you guys what I want to read.
With a group of teens, read a slasher, thriller, or horror book, and read a book with a camp setting. Oh man, I might participate. Oh, Welcome to Camp Nightmare covers all of them. I might check that one out and just read the one. But I don't think I own that one. Let me write it down because if not, I forget.
Okay, I do remember the book I wanted to read for green on the cover is Rolling in the Deep by Mira Grant, because I want to read Into the Drowning Deep only.
Okay, if you read...
And I heard that you read one, like you should read Rolling in the Deep first or whatever.
Okay, yeah, so Rolling in the Deep is a prequel to it. I read Rolling in the Deep first, and I loved it. And I feel like and then I read Into the Drowning Deep, and I really enjoyed it. But I feel that Rolling into the Deep packs such a punch for such a little book that I almost felt disappointed with Into the Drowning Deep.
Really?
Yes, but there are some creepy scenes they're both worth it, but I feel like you should read Rolling into the Deep first.
Yeah. Okay, because that's my plan. Because I haven't read Into the Drowning Deep, and then I was like, oh, this is a green cover. This is only like 70 pages. I could read that in one sitting.
I love that one. I hope you love it. You got to tell me what you think.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me write this book. Welcome to Carol says that Welcome to Camp Nightmare has all of the prompts in one. So I think I'm going to check that one out.
Yeah, that might be a good option for me. because I was thinking for the camp setting that I would read The Last Time I Lied, because I could always listen to that on audiobook.
So good.
I feel
So
like,
good.
yeah. So like it would be, I could get through it pretty quick if I
That's
listened
my
to it.
favorite Riley so far.
I've only read Final Girls and Home Before Dark, and I didn't like Final Girls, but I liked Home Before Dark, so now I'm trying to backtrack and read the other book.
The only one I haven't read yet is Home Before Dark. That's the only one I haven't read. So favorite.
What? You're gonna love it. I can't believe you haven't read that one yet. I thought you read that.
I know. I'm like, I don't know why.
You should read that this month.
I should.
You probably have a lot.
I definitely should, because I keep looking at it and I'm like, it's one of these other like hesitating because I know I'm gonna love it kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, damn, that's the last one that I have to read by him and I'll be caught up. Oh my gosh, Ashley, I'm so glad you loved Gone to See the Riverman. I feel like everybody should read that book.
And for slasher, I'm going to read Intensity by Dean Koontz because I have it on my shelf. And I know that it's just like crazy slasher, just all, yeah, no.
I haven't read a Koontz yet, and I own like 5 of his books.
Well, I heard like somewhere I read, and I don't know if this is true or not, that it's like the book, the movie High Tension is apparently inspired by the book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I really want to watch High Tension because McKay told me that I should watch it on one of our lives, and I have just like a list of horror films that I want to get to.
Yeah.
So since I'm kind of making my way through the horror films, that's why I wanted to read Rosemary's Baby, and I want to read Intensity just in case. I don't know if it is inspired by it or not, but it's a slasher and it's one that I have on my shelf already. So
cool.
And I haven't read a Dean Koontz before either. So
yeah, I have a few of them. My friend Chandra, I'm sure you follow her, Where the Reader Grows on Instagram.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, she had told me some time ago, because I had posted how I've never read a Dean Koontz, and she's like, she put those 4 books. She's like, if you decide to read them, read these. These are his bests. So I bought them all, and they're just sitting there.
I have Velocity and Intensity. I feel like those are like really popular ones that people who don't typically like read his books go for.
Yeah.
So, and they both sound really good to me.
Yeah. You have to read Lock Every Door. Have you read Lock Every Door?
No.
Okay.
And yes, I do plan on reading it since I'm reading Rosemary's Baby.
I liked Lock Every Door. I don't know. I know that a lot of people don't like it, but I think that would probably have to be my second favorite of his. So, but I don't know if what y'all are saying is true, then it might be bumped to my third, because Home Before Dark might be my first.
It very well might be. It's so good.
Is it?
Yeah. And it's green on the cover. So if you don't have anything for Camp Weekend,
maybe because they have the audiobook for that, right? Because I might just slip into audiobook.
I'm sure they have it by now because it came out last year around October. So
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I really like the idea of doing horror novellas too. And I've been really into horror novellas lately. So I want to look at some more as options. So that's kind of my tentative TBR for the weekend. I'm not sure if I'm going to read all those or not, but
everybody keeps saying that Home Before Dark was their faves and they've read them all. Y'all are giving me FOMO. I have it right here.
I just can't believe it. I thought that you have read that one.
No, I have it right here. It's like it's waiting for me, but I'm hesitating because I have a feeling.
Yeah. You're probably good.
Oh man.
Homes and Flies.
That by Chad Lutzke.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I really want to read a Chad Lutzke. And seriously, every single novella that Carol tells me to read, I love.
Yes, read them. Read them. And his novellas and books are usually on Kindle. And oh yeah, it is on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah, I've had Stirring the Sheets forever. I just know they were those.
So good.
Foster Homes and Flies. Is it going to make me cry?
Probably.
Yeah. I could probably do one book that will make me cry. I can only take so much, okay?
I know. He always breaks my heart. You know, the only one that really didn't make me cry and that ended like pretty happily is The Pale White. Have you read that one?
I haven't read anything of his. I have
no?
Stirring the Sheets, but I've not. Every time we talk about him, I'm always like, I need to read one of his books. But I couldn't fit it because I would have fit it into Camp Weekend to Ween, but I couldn't figure out where like it would fit into the prompts. So I don't know. I might just read it soon.
Yeah.
That's I don't know. I always say that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have so many books here. And I always have a hard time because, you know, like when you have so many choices, like I don't know about you guys, but I always have a hard time picking something on Netflix or on Hulu because there's so much that I don't know what to read or watch.
Yeah. I feel it too. I'm like, especially now with like so many movies coming out that are like books beforehand, like I feel like more than ever right now, we're getting so many movie adaptations
Yes.
of books.
Yes.
And I'm like, I have to read this and this and this and this. Like every time I see a cool movie that I'm like interested in watching, and then I find out it's a book, I'm like, well, now I can't watch it right now because I'm gonna have to read.
You gotta read it.
I have to.
Oh yeah, they took it off of Kindle Unlimited of Foster Homes and Flies. Oh, that's
no, but it's still probably cheap though. For the oftentimes, like even if it's I don't know.
It's $3.99. Yeah.
Oh yeah, see that's not bad. I honestly can't find all my sleeves that I have from Crystal Shop, but I have this one. I think my Paperwhite will fit in it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So cute. I love it. And then I also have the tarot deck sleeve. I think my tarot deck's over here.
I got this one.
I have this tarot deck sleeve too that she made. Oh, I love that one, the little Jason one.
I got this one for her from her shop. I love this because, you know. And I still have the receipt in here because I'm stupid. Oh, she wrote me a note. And I'm like, I'm keeping it.
So sweet. I love that. I got those. And then I think I had one other one. I don't know where's that. Yeah. I think this one should hold the Paperwhite. I'm not exactly sure how big the Paperwhite is.
I think it's small too. So I think that one I think it should be able to fit it.
That's my plan for it at least. But I love it so much. She does such a good job.
Yeah. Do you have the link to her shop? I think that
yeah. It's
here, let me look on.
Just sign in. What is my sign in?
So it's Crystal Visions shop on Etsy.
Let me see if I can find it, and then I can.
If y'all need a discount code, I don't know if you have one, Raine, but if y'all need one, I have one for her shop.
Nice. Absolutely, I would love that. This is so much easier on my phone.
I know. I'm so used to doing it because everything is so accessible and quick and signed in.
Yeah. But it is Crystal Vision shop. Can I share my screen?
Here, hold on. I got it.
I'll do it. That yet, and I want to do that.
I'll do it really quick under the comments here so that oh, let me turn it down. Let's see if that works. Did y'all get it?
Where did you share it?
On the video, like on YouTube.
Oh.
As a comment. Did it come out?
No.
What?
Okay, the Paperwhite's smaller than I think. Okay, so I'm sure it will fit. I'm pretty sure it will fit.
I think it will.
I think when I bought, like, it's a Kindle size, but I wanted a smaller one for my smaller books.
Yeah.
So I think it will fit. I just can't wait to get it.
I know. I'm so excited for you. I'm low-key hoping that it gets there while we're here on the sprint so that you can show it.
I know. I really thought it was coming to my door, but like it might even be in my box. Which sucks.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes they do that.
Yeah, I assumed it would come to the door. I don't know, when you usually buy like electronics and things, like that comes to your door.
Yeah.
But
does it say that it's been delivered?
No, I don't know because it hasn't updated the tracking. It just says that it'll be delivered today. It hasn't updated the tracking in like days. And since it's shipped pretty much. But I don't know. We'll find out. It's fine. I'm just going to be anxiously awaiting it all day.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm off today. I have nothing to do until like tomorrow. I don't work until like 10:30. So
how fun. Yeah, my daughter had off too today and I was so excited.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know why my comments aren't coming through on the YouTube video.
Yeah, that is weird.
Oh, that one came out, but not the link. So maybe I can't link on there.
Oh, maybe not. I could put the link in the description though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I will. I'll make sure that I do that. Wonder if I'm able to edit it now. Probably not. Not until it's published.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll probably have to wait until it's published, but anyway, it's fine. We can sprint again if you want, and at 30.
I'm down. Oh, okay.
Again. I have my charger now, so I don't have to worry about that. I was like, my phone's gonna die. But I didn't want to get up because I was really into what I was reading.
Yeah.
A lot was happening.
And it's a short book. I think I have it. I don't even know.
It's like 250 pages. So
and it's probably quick, right?
Yeah, I feel like I'm reading it pretty quick considering I'm not a fast reader. So
yeah. And I don't know, I always find that like reading on like a device, I read quicker than like physically.
I think it helps sometimes too. I definitely do feel like it helps that way. I think it also, you're not seeing the amount of pages that you have left, so it's not like you're staring at you, like making you feel intimidated. It's definitely nice. I cannot wait till I can use my Kindle tonight.
I'm so excited. You have to show us on the
so many of my ebooks finally that
you have to show us on the app when you get it, when you unbox it. On the chat, not on the app, on the chat. I don't know what I'm saying.
I will. I'm gonna save your discount code because I think does she still have that Jason pattern?
I don't know. I have to go check. But if you ask her, because sometimes she won't have a pattern. Sometimes she doesn't have a pattern like on the site. But because I wanted the based on Stephen King one, and she didn't have it up. And I asked her, she was like, "Yeah, I think I can make you one."
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I like the palmistry one too, though, that she has.
Yes.
Love it. She has a lot of really great patterns. They're so cute.
She has 2 left of the Jason pattern.
Nice.
It's so cute. I mean, I love it. I have it. It's funny because I usually don't take my books anywhere and I have like a couple of book sleeves, but I use them all as decoration, like around my book room.
I like them for that purpose too, but I do travel a lot. I travel a lot, so I get a lot of use out of my book sleeves.
That's good, yeah.
Because I tend to overpack books when I travel. I always have a separate bag that's just got books in it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, there might be photo opportunities. There
Yes,
might be,
for sure.
I don't know what I'm
going
camping. Like reading.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I always end up bringing at least like 4 books with me everywhere we travel to. So
that's awesome. That's especially if you go camping. There's so many picture opportunities.
We're going to be camping for Halloween weekend. So this is why I have to do Camp Weekend Ween, because
you have to
be camping.
Yes. And you have to
need
post
some very spooky recommendations.
Yes, and you have to post those little camping pictures. You do.
Robin's going to be Angelica from Rugrats. I'm just going to dress her up regardless. We're just going to be like, it's going to be us and our 2 friends, but like, I still want to dress her up. So,
yeah.
And I wanted her to be Angelica.
Oh, that's so cute. Do you guys go like somewhere where it's like populated, or do you guys
we just go in the middle of the desert somewhere. We just find a spot and we go to the middle of the desert and we camp.
Wow.
Yeah. It's never like, we very rarely actually camp at campsites.
Oh, cool.
Like, we rarely do that. It's usually just the middle of nowhere.
Oh my gosh.
And then we'll just ride around in the Jeep, or we'll bring like dirt bikes and stuff. So it just
so fun. I don't know that I could survive without like, I mean, because I know you guys have a toilet on the camper, right? But
yes, we bring a trailer, like, so we're not like tent camping.
Yeah, but desert, I'm like,
which we have done before. We have tent camped. We have camped in our Jeep, but that was before we had Robin. Now we have Robin, so we need.
Do you guys get like water connections for like showers and stuff, or no?
Well, there's a tank on the camper, so the tank, it's more than enough for the 2 of us on the weekend,
Nice.
So it handles pretty well. But like, if you go to campsites, they'll have like hookups for that and stuff.
Yeah.
We've done a couple of times, but I don't know. We just enjoy
outdoor, like far away.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome.
So, I mean, that's what we like to do usually once it starts cooling down.
Yeah.
In the summer, we go to the river a lot, but in the winter, it's mostly camping stuff. But
that's so fun.
Yeah, which is great. We get a lot of good use out of our trailer when it's not even like, it's not super big or anything. Like, it's really manageable, and like, I don't know, we love it.
That's the best thing to do, man. Disconnect completely, go in the middle of nowhere and just spend time together, because it's so hard nowadays to find a place where you don't have like social media or internet, and with that, and not checking your phone. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's the cool thing about us, and like because we travel a lot. We do a lot of things. Like we camp a lot, or our friend, he races dirt bikes out in the desert, in the middle of the desert. So we take our trailer out for a lot of like those trips, and then our river trips and things like that. So we almost every other weekend we have something going on that we're doing, but it's always just like, it's always outdoors, and it's always something that we do as a family. So it's like, Robin gets to do a lot of really fun things. I don't know.
Love it.
Cool. We love it. That's like why we have our trailer and why we have our Jeep, is like so that we can do things as a family together a lot. And we do that a lot.
Awesome. I love that.
I love it. And I love the disconnect too.
Yes.
From everything. Sure. Like, it's just so nice just being in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, oftentimes when we take the Jeep up, we just find a road. Like, my husband's very great with direction. I've talked about this before, like how he knows where he's going at all times. I have no idea where I'm at. But like, we'll just find a random road and just take it, and then park the Jeeps in the middle of nowhere and then set up a little grill and like make burgers and just like hang out and find rocks. And Robin loves it. She has a great time.
I love it.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing to do. I don't know, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy that kind of stuff. Like I'm not a very like, I don't know, like I'm not very athletic or like someone who's like very fit or anything, but I still do a lot of things outdoors.
Yeah, that's where I mean I love being home, but if I had the choice to be home or like doing something outdoorsy, I would rather be like in the mountains or just somewhere hiking, somewhere outdoors, but not, if I'm not outdoors, then I'm like home reading. Like don't bother me.
Me too. Yeah. No, I feel that. That's me too. I'm the same way. Like every once in a while we'll through like the racing and stuff, we would get like hotels or stay like at casinos, and that's always like, it's still a good time. Like the racing aspect is always fun, but like, I don't know. I just like, I'd much rather be camping. That's, well, I'm glad we have the trailer now, because we'll just bring the trailer and like camp somewhere.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Much nicer. I don't know.
That's super
not
cool.
That I hate people or anything.
No, not at all. I do. I'm just kidding. Well, it's just being in very crowded places, I just can't. I can't anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I like internet things like this, or like, close knit like friends or family, but like being in a place where like you don't know people.
Yeah, I know. I love it. It's my favorite. We're just always with our specific people. Like that's it. We don't. Our people doesn't hang out with other people. Like none of us.
Yeah, that's how it usually is.
We only have our people, and that's it.
Yeah.
Great.
That's how it usually is. You find your tribe and you go.
Yeah, I love it. It's so great. We already have like a girls' trip that's going to be planned for December, which I'm so excited about.
How fun.
I have not had like a girls' weekend in 3 years. I don't know. It was definitely before I had Robin. It was before I got pregnant with her. Maybe 3 or 4 years ago was the last time we did our girls' trip. So we're doing another one.
Yeah, no, I haven't done one in like, I don't know. Probably like 10 years. I have not had like a girls trip.
It's like, it's needed for the soul. I think,
yeah.
I think it's so needed.
Since I've been with my husband and we've been married for 12 years, I don't know. I haven't been away from him like that. I don't know why. Everything that I've done has been like with him, and that's just my time. I enjoy it. And also because we are such like loners that we don't do friends. Not that we don't do friends. We have not, I don't know. I can't explain it. We just haven't been like friendly with people. And so it's always been him and me, and then my daughter.
Oh, for sure. You like the comfort of your. Yeah.
And then all my friends, hey, Molly. All my friends we all live in like different states, and we are all like separated by distance.
Oh yeah.
So we don't do anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think when it comes to at least like my group of friends is like the men usually plan out our every weekend, our everything. Like they always have a plan for something, which it's usually fun. Like, and we always have a great time together.
Yeah.
But after a while, we get a little antsy to where we're like, okay, well, we're kind of tired of doing what they want to do. Like,
yes,
we want to do what we want to do.
Yeah.
And then that was kind of what bred this, like the girls' weekends and just us spending more time together, which I feel like in the last couple of years, the girls and I have had just a better bond, because we've just had more moments where we've spent quality time just together.
That's awesome.
I don't know. I think I've just like really appreciated my female friendships that I have.
Yeah.
Like especially lately. And it's just, it means so much to me. So when we get those times together, I don't know, it's just like, it's like
so awesome.
therapeutic. I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty, you need that.
Mhm.
But what do you guys usually do? Do you guys go usually camping, or do you guys do other things?
We probably will get like a hotel, but it's going to be like a very small hotel. It's like right next to a river. So there's like a river. It's almost like it's where the river kind of thins out, so it's almost like a creek kind of like it's but the hotel is like walking distance from that. And then like basically the balcony would oversee, like you can see the river from there.
Yeah.
And there's like it's higher elevation too, so it's a lot colder. So we're not like getting in the water, but you can walk down and have your coffee there. And there's these big rocks you can sit on and just like enjoy it because it's beautiful. Like and we'll hang out there. There's a cute little town that has all these antique shops and like coffee shops and little cafes.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's like it's just a very quaint little town, like nothing too busy, nothing crazy. So awesome. I don't know, it's just that's usually not what we do. When we do go somewhere, we camp somewhere, we get a cabin somewhere, and we spend like the time like on the water or just in nature. Yeah. Because that's what we love to do.
Yeah.
But that's we want to be able to do it just with each other and not with the guys there.
And the kids.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be my first weekend away from Robin. Yeah.
Oh,
I spent one night away from Robin at my sister's house like a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, that was one night and it was rough. But
was it?
It'll be a whole weekend. I just get sad. Aww. Like as soon as I got to my sister's, I was like, I'm sad already. Aww. But you know, when we went out and stuff and hung out, I had a really great time and I was happy for it.
That's awesome. You're gonna have a great time.
That mom guilt just follows you everywhere.
It does. It does. Mine is already like, I'm done with it because mine's 20. So I'm like, listen, I'm leaving, bye, peace. But you know, you still feel anxious because you don't, you know, you want to make sure that you can protect them at all times, and not being able to be around them is hard. But you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I think so too. I think it'll be great. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm really, really excited about it. Like we booked everything and we're so excited.
Waiting for the time.
I know. Oh, 5 and 4. Oh,
that's so cute.
I know.
They're a handful, but they're cute.
They are. They are so stinking cute. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. You wanna like sprint to like 10? Because I might have to go to the post office.
Yeah.
They close.
I'm cool with whatever. I'm cool with whatever you want to do. If you want to do 20 minutes, if you want to do 30 minutes.
Yeah, we'll just sprint to 10, which would be 25.
Okay.
A little over 25 minutes, I guess.
Sounds good.
Cool. And then that way I can get out of here by 15 or 20 because I might have to go to the post office because my Kindle Paperwhite might be there.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe they didn't drop it off at your house.
I know, I'm sad. I thought they would have, but who knows? Maybe it's coming later. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
I was kind of hoping for it today because I'm off today, but
oh
well, it's okay. I could still read on my phone. All right, I'm gonna start the ticker. I have to make it. Well, that's what happens when you just decide on a whim.
And it's funny because it's 3:45 over there, right? It's like 6:45 over here. It's such a difference.
It is. It really is. I know. Like my day is just, it's like the middle of my day right now.
I know. Mine is ending. Yours is just getting started.
I'm like, I gotta go to the post office and I still like want to deep clean my kitchen today.
Oh my gosh. I'm settling down and you're starting. That's cool.
Like, right.
already.
Oh, man. All right, let's get to reading. Okay.
Ah.
I read, how much did I read that time? Like 16 pages.
Yeah, I read about the same, like 15 to 20 pages. I keep forgetting to look when I start reading.
I know. And you're still reading White Smoke? Is that what you're reading right now? Or are you?
Yeah, I'm on page 138, and I think this book is 266 pages long. So,
Oh, that's not bad at all.
yeah, it's not bad, and it reads pretty quick. Yeah, I got to like a whatever. So they're in this town, like I said, it was burnt down. There's like secrets and stuff, and she's trying to find out these secrets at the same time that her house is being haunted, and people keep telling her that her house is haunted, but she keeps like denying it, although she's encountering things, which just upsets me. But at the same time, in the background, they're talking about rebuilding this part of the city where she sees that people still live. It's not super populated, but people still live in this place. And the company that the mom works for or is like doing business with, they're planning on tearing everything down in like 3 years and like rebuilding it and making it like techie, and it's going to create jobs. But in her mind, she's like, it's going to kick all these people out of here. So she's trying to figure out who these people are that are trying to do this. And I think it's like her dad tells her like follow the money or something. So she's trying to investigate at the same time. It's like all of these stories in one, and it's pretty good. But like the creepy scenes are pretty creepy. I'm liking it.
Really?
Oh, the physical copy. Oh my gosh, my dogs. Sorry. This is the physical copy of White Smoke is 373. Okay, this one's 266. So maybe because it's like bigger.
Oh, yeah. Because yours is a hardcover copy, right?
Well, I'm reading it on my Kindle, on my on my iPad, so it's like large. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
That's probably why. You're getting more like page space.
Yeah, I love the physical copy though. It's so pretty.
It is. That sounds really interesting. I'm excited to read that.
Yeah, it's really good. Like there's like, I guess they're trying to gentrify the area.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's really good. Oh yeah, the post office is closed.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So probably don't have mail.
Oh, but it's coming through Amazon.
I really wanted it to be here today. No, it said, well, I ordered it from Best Buy.
Oh, okay.
So it took me a couple weeks to get it, but I think it's a U.S. Postal Service. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you got it through Amazon.
Just hoping to get it today because it was off today, but.
Oh, that sucks.
That's okay. I'll just end up reading this book on my phone, which, yeah, I'm interested in finishing that. And then, I don't know, I'll probably end up buying a bunch of ebooks so that I have a bunch of books to read on my Kindle when I get it.
Yeah, I would wait though, because if they give you the Kindle Unlimited for free, then you have a bunch of books there too, and you could save some money.
Yeah, I know I should wait. I'm going to tell myself to wait. I'm not very good at waiting, but I'll try.
I know how that is.
Yeah.
Well, it's 7:00 here, and I got to go make dinner.
No problem. I have beans that I've been making for all day, and I put way too many in the pot, and now they're like taking over. I was measuring with my heart, and I just now
overboard
at the rim, and I'm like,
oh my gosh, you're gonna have beans forever.
I know. I'm like, what was I thinking? But it's fine. I'll just give people food.
There you go. I'll be by to pick up my beans later.
Yes. Okay. I'll have a bowl waiting for you.
There you go. All right, love. Thanks for the sprints.
Right.
I had fun.
Yes. Thanks everyone for coming.
Oh, bye. I will see y'all
later. For Slade House. Yeah, that's going to be October 23rd at 12 p.m.
Awesome. I might be able to make it, but we'll see if I have internet at the new house.
Okay.
All righty.
So excited.
Yeah.
I'll probably do some more sprints next week sometime. I'll let you guys know tomorrow, the day of
Cool
sprints.
beans. Cool.
All right.
Alrighty,
Bye,
y'all.
everyone. Thank you for
Bye.
reading with me. I got so much read. I'm so happy.
Yes.